Dear students, welcome you all on the behalf of Rahul Anand tutorial. So as you know that I am Rahul Anand and this is somewhat around my channel whose name is actually the Rahul Anand tutorial. So start with a very interesting topic which are often being asked in terms of your Neet, often the Aims, often the All India Pre-Medical Examination. So these are belonging from what of the semester of your book. So these are belonging from the here mean the respiration in the plant. So what are actually the respiration? Primarily, when I am talking about the respiration and the breathing, so these are actually the two different terms resembling the two different meanings. In the case of the respiration, what will be happening? The exchange of the gases will occur, of course, from the microorgans towards the macroorgans, and the vice versa. When we are talking about the here in the breathing case, what will be happening? The case is quite different because it will be specialized towards the certain rays only. This is due to because we call the respiration as what? As the biochemical process. So let's see with reference to the plant. So here in these we will be understanding about the fermentation. So what are actually the fermentation? So fermentation is what? So fermentation is actually the process of anaerobic respiration. So primarily when I am talking about the anaerobic respiration, what does it actually mean? What does it actually mean? So it means that the respiration which will be carrying out in terms of the absence of oxygen or either in the presence of carbon dioxide, it will be coming under what? It will be coming under the anaerobic respiration. Often B mean the fermentation is what? So it is the process of metabolism in which what will happen? So it is the phenomena of metabolism in which the sugar will be converted primarily into here mean the acid, then what? Then into the alcohol. So you could often find here on the board. Sugar is converted into the acid, then into the alcohol. Often in this case, what will be occurring in terms of the fermentation? So here the incomplete oxidation of glucose will occur. So glucose formula is what? So it is the C6H12O6. So the final product which will be obtained in terms of the fermentation, it will be what? It will be the lactic acid as well as the what? As well as the ethanol. Fine. Lactic acid and the ethanol will be produced in terms of the final product of what? Of this mean the fermentation. So now let's proceed with another topic as well as the question. So let's arise the question. So here is the question such as what are the actually place where the fermentation will occur? So what are actually these? So it will be occurring in the bacteria as well as the yeast. Now, so if I am talking about the bacteria, it is often being further divided. So bacteria means what? So the two types of the bacteria, the aerobic bacteria as well as the anaerobic bacteria. Often we are having the another bacteria such as what? Such as the Mycobacterium tuberculosis bacteria as well as the what? As well as the HIV virus. HIV is actually the virus, it is not the bacteria. But we are having the E. coli. Fine. So E. coli is often a type of bacteria as well as the yeast. So the meaning was to say where does it actually present means what? The role of the fermentation as well as it will be found in what? So it will be found in the bacteria as well as the yeast here. Now, so anaerobic process is actually what? So anaerobic respiration here. It will be taking place what? Where? So anaerobic respiration generally takes place in the cytoplasm. So you know about the cytoplasm. Where does it actually present? So it is present in our animal cell, often the plant cell. So it is just like the fluid which playing an important role to accommodate with the chemical stresses. In terms of your cell, it could be either the plant cell, it could be either the animal cell. Now, so the final product which will be obtained from these means what? The anaerobic respiration. It will be what? Alcohol as well as the carbon dioxide. So in this case, the final product will be the ethyl alcohol as well as the carbon dioxide. Now, so let's proceed with the another featured topic. So what are actually the types of fermentation here? So we are having the basically two types of the fermentation. These are the lactic acid fermentation as well as the what? The alcohol fermentation here. The lactic acid fermentation as well as the alcohol fermentation. So in this case, with the enzymes which we require in terms of what? In terms of the lactic acid fermentation, it will be what? So it is actually the lactic acid dehydrogenase. Fine. In terms of the alcohol, you will be having the enzymes which is quite different. So primarily, when I am talking here about the enzymes, so what does you actually mean? So enzymes are what? So enzymes are actually the biological catalyst which actually increases or decreases the rate of reaction without taking part in the reaction. So it will be what? In terms of the enzymes, it will be the lactic acid dehydrogenase. So you could often find here on the board here, lactic acid dehydrogenase. Now, so in this case, the final obtained product will be what? So it will be actually the lactic acid. Fine. So lactic acid. Now, in this case, the originating product will be what? So the originating product in terms of the fermentation, it will be the pyruvic acid, which are actually the product of glycolysis. So the final product of the originating product, or either the originating material of the fermentation will be what? It will be the pyruvic acid, which are actually the product of glycolysis. So you could often find popularly here on the board. Now, so let's proceed with the second example. So we are having the alcoholic fermentation. In this case, the catalyst or either the enzymes which are being used. So these are what? So these are actually the alcohol dehydrogenase as well as what? As well as the lactic acid dehydrogenase here. Alcohol dehydrogenase as well as the pyruvic acid dehydrogenase. Now let's proceed with another fact. So in this case, the obtained product will be what? It will be the what? It will be the carbon dioxide as well as the ethanol. So carbon dioxide and ethanol will be what? It will be the final product with reference to your here. And in the case of the alcoholic fermentation. So this is somewhat the feature with reference to your case of the fermentation. So you could often write these. So if you like the work with reference to the education as well as the lecture, so you could often subscribe, like as well as comment below in the text. Thus I will be knowing that what concept actually you are hungry for, or what haven't you understood or either got. So very thank you with reference to the now learner tutorial. Very thank you.